Sedrick Altheimer, a black newspaper carrier who claimed Pierce County Sheriff Ed Troyer violated his civil rights, has settled his $5 million lawsuit with Pierce County for a little more than $500,000. Back in January of 2021, Sheriff Troyer called a back channel of 911 and said a man parked in front of his house threatened to kill him. Troyer later retracted that statement. The call resulted in more than 40 officers from multiple agencies rushing to the scene. Troyer, charged with 2 misdemeanors, was cleared of any criminal wrongdoing. In the civil suit against the county, Altheimer claimed that Troyer violated his constitutional rights and caused him severe emotional distress. The attorney representing Sedrick Altheimer, Vonda Sargent, joins us now. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it.
No problem.
Sedrick's lawsuit against Sheriff Ed Troyer and Pierce County, it originally was seeking $5 million. Why the settlement for $515,000?
You know, some things happened in Sedrick's life. The biggest thing that happened was that his home burned down. So that was the impetus for getting this case resolved. He was essentially homeless with his children, and he didn't have the bandwidth.
Is he happy with the outcome?
You know, I will say this, that he's fortunate in that there was an offer for him to accept and that he can get some sort of semblance of normalcy back to his life. As far as the adjudication of the claims, you know, it is what it is. It's really hard to talk about being happy about something when there are circumstances outside of your control that are dictating what it is that you need to do.
You maintained in this case that Troyer violated Altheimer's civil rights when he called 911, saying that Sedrick threatened to kill him. Do you still believe that?
I do. Absolutely. I absolutely do believe that that's what happened in this case. People can come to their own conclusion about why it is that the county decided that they wanted to settle these civil rights claims, alleging that Sheriff Troyer violated my client's civil rights. So they paid. You can come to your own conclusion about why they may have paid.
We should mention he was acquitted of the 2 misdemeanors he faced in the criminal trial of false reporting and making a false or misleading statement to a public servant. Did the outcome of the criminal trial play into the decision around this settlement at all?
No, not at all. What happened was that Sedrick's home burned. It was a total loss. I think I may have shared some imagery of what happened with his home. So it had absolutely nothing to do with anything other than outside forces, life happening. You
told me earlier he and his children were sleeping on air mattresses, and so yes, the timing of this was pretty crucial.
Very crucial. And his children are very small. And the shock, you know, he shared with me that he's extremely shocked, and he is. He's shell-shocked. But he also has these very small children, and they are as well. So he's navigating and trying to figure out how to deal with his children. And there's no playbook on what you do when everything that you have has been burned.
Is that closure for him?
You know, we haven't really spoken about closure because he's really, he's kind of all over the place. And by that, I mean, just his home burned on October 27th. It's only November 7th. It hasn't been that long. And so talking to him is really trying to get him to breathe and breathe and understand his children are okay and he's okay. So, you know, I'm not so certain that it is. It is fortunate, it's fortuitous that there was an offer made the day that his home was burning. So in that respect, he had at least a silver lining to go, okay, this can be done, I can have some closure, and I can have some money in my pocket to help my family get back on their feet.
We so appreciate your time, Vonda Sargent, the attorney for Sedrick Altheimer. Thanks for joining us.
No problem. Take care.